गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतर्पणम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे वल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोक्ता गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे ना बोलिए हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम। Chant the 5th chapter, few shlokas. Arjunuvacha Sannyasam karmanam Krishna Punaryogancha shamsasi Yachshreya etayorekam तन्मे ब्रूहि सुनिश्चितम् सन्न्यासः कर्मयोगश्च निःश्रेयः। 。   。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。
Shreya Sakaravubo
तयोस्तु कर्म संन्यासात् कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते ज्ञेयः स नित्यसंन्यासी यो न द्वेष्टि न काङ्क्षति निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो सुखं बन्धात् प्रमुच्यते सुखं बन्धात् प्रमुच्यते So Arjun had asked the question that I have noticed that you are praising the sannyas and you are asking me to do karma yoga. This Arjun thought, this is not what Bhagavan said. Arjun thought this is this question. So, and in the world also we feel that one is way for sannyas, one is way for karma. You say, which is the better path for that? So as I said, that this question is, the answer is strictly based on qualification and not in its essence. Now Bhagavan says that though both are the one who take you to the absolute moksha, when it is the path of Karma Yoga, so in the Karma Yoga, you see the world as Virat and you have an area of expression, area of action, area of enjoyment, area of relations, area of obligation, area of transaction, area of profession. So you are surrounded by a lot of areas. Possession, area of possession, area of family, area of prarabdha, area of enjoyment, area of action. ठीक, area of obligations, I have to do shraddha, etc. So you have many areas, an area of transaction. Possession, obligation, relation and transaction. And enjoyment and action. 6, no? 6 areas. You can add later on if you find some more are there. So lot of areas are there in your life, in the path of Karma Yoga or Grahasthashram. You can't run away from that. But what is interesting to note, that Bhagavan says this can also take you to the moksha. So Grahasthashram is not the one through which you cannot go to the moksha. Only thing you have to learn to polish yourself through these areas. You learn to make yourself more egoless, more attachmentless. But why should I have so many areas? Because you have vasanas. Because you have lot of strong tendencies, therefore you cannot survive without those areas. Better to take it, face it, take those areas. No, but I don't want area of obligation. No, it comes as a package. If you are married, you have to do shraddha also. You have to go in funeral also. You have to go in somebody's birth also. You have to go in some social ceremony also. It is a part of a package. Because you have the area of enjoyment and area of action. This was the first point. But I also want to hear and I also want to listen Shraman Manan. Shraman Manan you can do. You can listen to satsang, but in a limited measure, for a limited time. You have your business, you have your house, you have your various activities. You are constricted slightly in that ashram or in the area of karma yoga. Main is whatever action you are doing, try to see that you don't react in that. Try to see that you don't get over obsessed by something. So from the action only, you try to bring out divinity. By cooking only, you bring out devotion. By driving only, you bring out dispassion. So all the areas are meant to bring out your 3D, dispassion, devotion and dedication. Not that 4D. This is that another 4D. So this is you have to bring out, you have to milk it out. Like you have area of relation, supposing. So from that area of relation, you have to bring out the area of dispassion. You have to bring out area of dispassion. How? You should know that this devotion, this relation, I have given so much, but there is no end to it, and there is no outcome of that. So because I was attached, therefore it took away a lot of time. So I discover that I don't need any relations. I discover that what a relation will want that you should be more selfless, so you are more selfless. You work for them, you earn money, and you thought it is all only for God. But ultimately you brought out more devotion and dispassion from area of relation. Any area you have to grow over it. Not give up. Yesterday I gave the difference between giving up and growing up. Growing up is it's an evolution. Giving up is out of some kind of anger or some kind of antipathy, not homeopathy, antipathy, not homeopathy. So it is antipathy. So you discover that I don't need any relations. I have done a lot and I have a bigger area where I can give the same time and I can get much bigger fulfillment. That is, you have grown out of area of relation. So you grow you are now increasing your area of devotion and area of dispassion and area of satsang, little more area. Slowly you come to the profession. So in the professional life, you get some money, you get luxury, you get some recognition. You have a rajoguna, you are a quite active person, so you get an area to fulfill your sense of activity. Otherwise you will keep on doing like this only. What work to do, Swamiji? So he has so much of rajoguna. So you need some area of activity to hold your dynamism. You are quite dynamic person. So if dynamism is stopped, it will become dynamite. It will burst in unknown manner. So you need to be given some area. So I gave that area, okay. After 20 years, intelligently you feel, I think I surrendered my action. From area of activity, you bring out area of, again, dispassion. I don't need to work so much. I am fine without working. My Rajogun has gone little weaker now. Because I get more fulfillment in meditation by the time I am 45, 50. I don't need to work so much. I can cut my means. I can tailor my means to suit my meditative light. I can purchase other smaller house also. I can do well without being in such a luxurious situation. I don't need such a big car. I don't need 12 cars. I can do only with 2 cars. So from your area of action, you bring out area of your this passion. ठीक है ना? Similarly, there is area of enjoyment. From your area of enjoyment, you feel that what is there to enjoy? It was not worth enjoying. All enjoyment are actually suffering in offing. They are pregnant with suffering. And the time of enjoyment is smaller, but the time of suffering is very big. I realize it. Nobody is stopping me from enjoying. But every sukh has dukh hidden in it. Actually, sukh is another name of dukh only. What? You woke me up. Sukh is another name of dukh. Are you sure? Very sure. When you have a joy of family life, you will have a sorrow of same life. I have joy of eating good food. You will have sorrow also of not eating when doctor will say don't eat this. Then you will have some disease and doctor say cut down oil. Oil I will cut down, but chips can I take? No. That I cannot leave. I can cut down sugar but not cake. No, these things have to be cut down. You have high BP, cut down salt. कितना बोला था? 2 milligram. 2 milligram salt. Cut down salt. 2 milligram. This is a half spoon. 2 gram. 2 gram is how much a spoon? Half spoons. Half spoon. Achha, but I like salad with lot of salt. Sprinkle outside. Like this I sprinkle. With 3 fingers. And there is a, what is it called? Salt shaker. You are like you in the hotels. I like that. Now cut down everything. Well, what for I live if I cut down everything? Don't eat this, don't eat. What to eat then? Tomato you eat. Can I make vegetable? No, just tomato eat. Am I cow or what? Salad, tomato, fruit. I was a monkey or cow. So when you discover that actually what you are saying area of enjoyment is actually is area of suffering in future, you grow in your dispassion. I hope you are understanding. Similarly, all areas, what are the areas which involve and suck you and create action after action, enjoyment after enjoyment, thought after thought. Slowly you grow over it. I am repeating it. You don't just give up, you grow over it. Grow over means its presence or absence doesn't give me sorrow and joy. But I feel there is a bigger area which needs attention. I have a higher self which needs more serious attention rather than giving to my time and energy in these areas. So Karma Yoga practiced well will to a, remember yesterday, to. Please note, the Karma Yoga is friendly for your vasana, for your outward life, for exhaustion of your Rajoguna. It is Rajoguna exhaustion friendly. It is serving friendly. It is ego dissolving friendly. But it is not very Vedantic friendly. It is not Vedanta friendly. It is not too much of satsang family. Little satsang you can do. Little you can go. Not for whole day you can do. People will say, go and live there only. Go, don't come back. Why you came back? Go. I'm not important for you. So that is there. And when your inner requirements are not of activity, not of enjoyment, not of relations, not of achievement, not of some kind of transaction that every day I had to call somebody, not of obligation, and then you want very non-obstructed satsang, non-obstructed meditation, non-obstructed jap. I want to give 5 hours, 7 hours. This is not possible in interactive life. And therefore a person goes for to be. Well, what is to be? Where is to be? To be is sannyas, karma sannyas. Karma sannyas will not give you opportunity for activity and enjoyment because that is the ashram, it is there. It has clipped all your opportunity for relational life, for actional life, for enjoyment life, for transactional life, for possessional life. You can't possess lot of things. Whatever is there will belong to something else. Acha, I can't take my bed home? No. I like the bed. No, you cannot take home. You are supposed to leave the house then. Because the house is a center of attentions. You have to give attention and demand attention. It's a center of expectation. It's a center of lot of transaction, lot of talking, lot of cooking. A lot of meeting relatives. Lot of others' problems are there. Others' prarabdha you handle rather than your prarabdha. Others' mind you handle. You can't handle your mind, but 2 more are there. Supposing how there are 4 people, only 4. 4 mind and 4 fate you have to handle. 8 things you handle. And handling you become old and you get tired. He is not understanding my point. I have told him so many times he does the same mistake. Who? My son. I told him every day, but he is the same mistake. Oh my God, what happened? My daughter-in-law has met an accident. Oh, let me rush to the hospital. Meeting her was one accident, emotional, and this another accident. So that is accident now. My point is that there is a high level of involvement, and which you feel is too much for me. I have less time left in my life, and I have more to meditate. I have to cleanse myself, my mind. I have to know a lot of Gita. I have to understand it. I have to abide in that. Supposing you have this much of intensity, then same Upanishad and same scriptures raises the hand and says, may I help you? Please note, once you come, you can't go back. If you are a brahmachari, you can go back. But sannyas is one-way traffic. Then you cannot go back. Brahmachari can go back. Although brahmachari is a probation period for sannyas. Brahmachari means he is going to get sannyas in next 5 to 10 years. Oh my God. Well, I won't take it. No, that is up to you. But you have a probation period, and the job probation period is there. The period is there. That means you are on that path to sannyas. Rather, when I was in my white, I went in the ashram, in the white, first day of my ashram life. Somebody came from outside, he said, Hari Om Swamiji. So I looked behind, I thought, oh, some Swamiji is coming. He said, I'm telling you, are you? Pranam. I said, I have just become brahmachari. Not even taken Diksha also. Then as it is said, when the boy passes the medical college exam, the exam for entrance of medical, he is called doctor. Similarly, we are called like that. So brahmachari is also called Swamijis. For future, bhavishyat vritti. So when you are matured means area of activity, area of enjoyment, lower down. Area of relation, lower. Area of transaction, come down. Area of obligation, come down. You have no repulsion. Don't misunderstand. You're not living out of frustration or did not get job, therefore I'm going to sannyas. Nari mui sampati nasi mood morai bhai sannyasi. Because wife is dead, therefore I went shave and becomes. That is not called sannyas. It is maturing internal maturities. It's maturity in your understanding, in your you have devasanized yourself. Like you grew up out of playing marbles, or playing the children's toy, what is it called? The small car, children's car. You've grown over it. Still the child is playing, I'm not attracted. Neither I'm repulsive towards it. So in sannyas life, tough part is now all your other opportunities are almost not allowed. Only area of devotion, area of dispassion, and area of satsanga meditation, nothing else. Sannyasi is not supposed to live with his family. Sannyasi is not supposed to keep lot of money. Sannyasi is not supposed to have accounts. Sannyasi is not supposed to, of course, have any closeness with anybody. But I will live with you for a long time. We'll spend life together. Sure? Yes. Together we'll spend life. Okay? He is not supposed to. Sannyasi is not supposed to have any attraction for dresses, any attraction for having a particular kind of style. He leads a very austere and tough life. Scripture said, see, if you belong to this part, be honest. And you should not have jumped. Now because you have come on this side, you have to be you don't create confusion otherwise. Scripture says it. And if you are not prepared, you should not. Believe I am not prepared, but I came. Then you remain in probation period. That sounds okay. I am not ready for final sannyas. I hope you are understanding the point. So for ordinary people, 99 point, much, karma yoga alone is better. Very, very few people are meant for sannyas. Because they have a vasana for enjoyment, vasana for action, vasana for popularity, vasana for eating good food, vasana for luxuries, vasana for good house. And when they come on this path of sannyas, then you cannot say that sannyasi wants a good car. He has told that I want a good car to his devotee. The car is in his name. It sounds absurd, at least for me. I couldn't come to that terms. Or sannyasi wants a very good ashram, luxurious ashram. It is in his name. Or sannyasi wants a very good food. Or he wants very good devotees. Or he wants, what is it called? He wants to fly. In meditation? No. He wants to fly. He wants to be a high flyer, frequent flyer. There's something called frequent flyer. He wants to go to Australia, America. He wants to roam around the globe. But then why you came on this path? And then you don't say that I was given a bad treatment there. You are a sannyasi, whatever you get, you have to take it. You have to grow over it. I was neglected. This is a part of your sadhana. You're part of your sadhana, okay? Don't complain. If you don't want to be neglected, you should have married then. You will get better neglected there. By somebody in them, not by wife, husband necessarily. There are so many Rahu Ketu around in the family life. All grahas are there. Jamata Dashmo Graha. Son-in-law is the 10th Graha. At least all Graha Shanti is there. 10th Graha there is no Shanti. कैसे हमारी बेटी उसके पास से कुछ डांट वाट देंगे तो बेटी भी निकालेगा वो. If I scold my son-in-law, he'll take it on my daughter now. Sannyas ashram, you cannot do all these things. It's a no-nonsense ashram. Nonsense ashram is gone now. That you are sitting in the night and chit-chatting, eating mungfali and eating peanut and spending a lot of time watching television, watching news, then watching some latest film. Nothing doing. 9:30, 10 o'clock, be inside the room. I want to gossip. Nothing doing, no gossip. You have no goal or what? You have no sadhana to do. You have no meditation on God or self or anything. That means you are not a desirous of liberation. And how? Nipta nahi hai ye marg phir. If you drag in this path, you are not unfit, misfit. Because you don't have an area of expression what your vasanas are. Your areas are not there. Your vasanas are different, expression is different. You are a cricket player and you are put on the chessboard. In front of the chessboard, and you don't know how to play chess, and you are a cricket player, so you are taking the what is it called? Huh? Pawn. अरे what is it called? क्या बोलते हैं उसको? क्या बोलते हैं? Pawn, P-A-W-N, pawn. This is not a cricket. This have to play slowly here. This is not a cricket match. Hello, 1 minute. Well, all are out. No, this is not. You can't make out. You go there, you have to go one by one like this. And then wait for the move other person. And then this elephant is there, it goes like this. Elephant क्या बोलते? Huh? Night. And the camel? Huh? Rishabdev. What is called? Camel क्या? Bishop. Camel is bishop. No. The king is called, one is king. अच्छा भाई अपना अलग अलग. One who goes diagonally, only diagonally. Huh? Bishop, okay. We used to say camel. But that is only one. And one who goes 2.5 steps. One is there who goes only 1 step. Soldier. Oh, And you'd wait for the person. Now you play. So you are on the wrong field. You don't know how to play chess. You are using the batsman tactics to play chess. You will be asked to get out. Referee is there, no? Who is there? Who? Huh? Arbiter. He sees. Okay. He will say out if you are wrong. But don't do it. And a lot of cameras are also there. And there is a panel also in which the scores are showed, whatever is there. It's a different kind of field, sannyas. Oh, don't create fear in me, Only thing is, what is plus point in sannyas? Extremely friendly for your sadhana, for your Vedant. Especially Shravan Manan of Vedant. Sannyas is extremely friendly and Karma Yoga is not friendly. You struggle to get one satsang. You struggle to come to the teacher. 2 days. 1 month. In 2.5 years, 1 month. You struggle. That too is difficult. Chin chin pin pin is going on. That too is difficult. Are you seeing pros and cons of that? So the ordinary person is meant for Karma Yoga. Therefore Bhagavan says, I am repeating it, Karma Yoga Vishishyate, it excels because you are not fit, Arjun. But I told, 2A should maybe graduate to 2B once upon. Therefore, gradual Vanaprastha ashram was a Brahmacharya ashram was probation period for Grahastha ashram and Vanaprastha ashram for probation period for Sannyasa ashram. And earlier ashram were meant before you are married, supposing you married on 20-25. So on the day of marriage, the husband and wife were sitting with their guru or alone. And they say, see, by the time we are 55, we are going to leave. So all these areas, whatever you have to enjoy, whatever you have to work, complete it in 25 years, 30 years. After that, we are going to the forest. And we will live little separately if required. Otherwise, we will live together also, then we will be living in different rooms. There are cases where both went together. Both were evolved, not disturbing each other or fighting there also. Both are evolved. That you took away my thatched roof. Not that is not there. So, stayastu karma sannyasat karma yoga. I hope this point is little clear. Third slok is very important. You please take it, there is no option. You have to by heart it. Everybody should by heart. Today is Friday and I am giving you the time till Monday, Sunday. Sunday or Monday, you have to come by heart it. Third slok only, yes, third slok. Third slok. Yes, nitya sannyasi, yo na dveshti na kankshati. Nirdvando. बोले पता ही want to by heart whole chapter. आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर तब क्या बात है? Some are there who can by heart. है ना? क्यों भाई इंदु जी? हाँ. कुछ तो हो जाएगा, 2-4 श्लोक कुछ हो सकता है. जितना भी हो जाए, भगवान की कृपा से कुछ तो याद करो. Who knows this shlok by heart? Third chapter, third shlok. Ready? Can say, okay? You can chant. You? But you can come. You can revive. Come. Geya sanitya sannyasi. Very beautiful shlok is there. I mean, you have to be in love with Mother Gita. वो माँ है हमारी. Like child has a problem, she goes to the mother. See, for every problem you go to this. Ambat tvam anusandadami. He says, Bhagavan says, there is something called Nitya Sannyasi. He coined a new word. Hello. Abhi Vividisha Sannyas, Vividvat Sannyas, Nitya Sannyas. Arey suno to tum, you are not speaking. When I am speaking, you keep quiet. So he is saying, know that person to be Nitya Sannyasi. Whom? Who neither hates, neither he desires. And third condition is who is above the pairs of opposites, means ups and downs of life. Okay. देखो एक बात देखो, this is talking about कर्म योगी or कर्म सन्यासी or सन्यासी. Third श्लोक. It is a matured कर्म योगी who has fulfilled the purpose of karma yoga. How do I know that I have qualified karma yoga and I am on the Gyan mark? This is the test. This is litmus test. Acha, I think I have qualified. No, first listen, then understand. No. First you listen. What? Know that to be Nitya Sannyasi. देखो नित्य सन्यासी, नित्य doesn't mean eternal sannyasi. And for certain things we are nitya sannyasi. I mean, I have left it all the time. The thought of enjoying that doesn't come. Thought of enjoying marble doesn't come. Thought of enjoying the what is it called, children's baby food doesn't come. The baby food is there with the 7-8 month old baby eats or drinks. I don't know. That he was enjoying at a time. But now when you are already 39 or 45, the thought of enjoying baby food does not come. I hope so. So regarding that, you are Nitya Sannyasi. You don't think I have left baby food. No, you don't. This thought also doesn't come. You only put in my mind anymore. This thought of baby food didn't come also in my mind. Or the one who starts eating little semi-solid food, he takes mashed potatoes and mashed bananas. That you don't feel like having only mashed potato. Give me whole potato. Or go give me the whole banana. Nitya Sannyasi are already regarding many things. Hear what Bhagavan, and about our, what is Bhagavan's attack here? That could you master, I'm not saying finish. Could you master RNG, Rag and Dvesh, RND? Could you master, could you mount upon your Rag and Dvesh? Because what makes you, what pulls you down is Rag and Dvesh. What is Rag? Obsession with some people, some action that they are very good and I cannot live without them. Some enjoyment is there, some person is there, some action is there. Obsession which takes you to helplessness in front of somebody. You are feeling so helpless. That is called a rag. And dvesh is there. You have obsession with regarding to that I don't like him, I cannot live with him. I will be out of his life and he should be out of my life. I cannot see him eye to eye. I just cannot take it anymore. I just don't like it. This is called dvesh. Have you mastered this or not? Why? Why to master it? Because this will be in your mind. And your life, in your involved life, is because of this only. What I said, area of enjoyment, area of action, area of relation, that is the fuel of that is, I like my chachaji a lot. I like that particular dish a lot. Acha? I want to take sannyas, but in the kamandal can I keep some noodles? So there is some obsession with certain. So there is a certain obsession where you feel I cannot live without that. I like my mom a lot. Mom. अच्छा, हाँ. मम्मी नहीं बोलते हैं यहाँ लोग. Mom. I don't know what this in America. Mom. Mommy na? Not my mummy. Mom. Earlier it was Mataji, मेरी माताजी है. What you used to call your mother? माँ. Okay, चलिए बच्चा है. You, what do you call? Mom. देखो. I cannot live without my mom. This attachment that you have, this obsession that you have. I'm free from the shackles. I can live without that. Please note, I'm not saying you to run. I'm saying I can live without that. I'm not that much disturbed in the absence of my anybody or in the presence of anybody. It's there, it's not there. I feel free from the remembrance, from the thought of that person. I am free. I can be with you, I cannot be with you. Both is fine with me. Your thought doesn't come in my mind. And I don't think that I have to talk to him, or I don't feel I have to see you, or I don't think I have to hear from you, or I don't feel like I don't want to talk to you. Both is not in my mind. This is called loosening of R and D. Because this area, this is where it keeps you occupied. I like a particular kind of house. I like a particular kind of car. I like a particular kind of bed. This is where your area of activity, this will keep you bound with the area of activity, area of enjoyment, area of transaction, area of relation, area of obligation. I hope. So I'm free from the thought of you come good, if you don't come very good. You talk very good, you don't talk very good. I am happy with that. I have grown over it. And this is a very, very tough area. And this is what made him involved, and he was asked to go on the path of Karma Yoga, not Karma, path of Karma Yoga. So that he is now not affected by something. I have conquered that person. That means he is not a source of my disturbance. I have conquered that food. That food getting, not getting, both are fine. I have conquered, air con. Means air con is there, not there, doesn't matter. Better is not there. I have conquered car. That means car is there, not there, both are fine. I will call some taxi also. I have conquered good makeup. Without makeup, I am fine. I have conquered my parents and children. Without parent, I can live. Without children, also can live for 5 years, 10 years. Without seeing them, without seeing and hearing from them. I like, but even if it is not there, I am fine. I like to hear, but if they are not there, I am not mad and crazy as I used to be about it. That madness has gone. That crazy nature is gone. Has to be mad after that. That is not there. That madness is not there. Still preference is there, but that pagalpan is not there. This is called, he has managed his likes, dislikes. I hope you are understanding. So you are fine. So when you had not come, you thought, can I live without house? Now you are thinking, no, I am better here. You are feeling, no, I can live also. Some people give a lot of thought, can I come, not come, not come, not come. But ultimately said, let's go ahead. At the most, we'll run away in between. Please note, he is not talking of sannyas ashram. Why? Very word Geha says, बोले उसको सन्यासी ही जानो. जब ऐसा बोलते हैं, बोले know him as sannyasi only. That means he is not sannyasi. See the word here. बोले तो सन्यासी ही हैं स्वामी जी. Although he is the householder, बोले तो सन्यासी ही हैं. That means सन्यासी नहीं है, actually not a sannyas ashram person, but he is like a sannyasi. See the expression. A geha word should not have been used. He should not have used geha word. Just to tell that he is a karmyogi, high level of karmyogi, he has already achieved his karmyogi, therefore his geha word is used. बोले उसको सन्यासी जानो. प्रेस करते हैं, बोले इनको तो गुरु ही जानो तुम. You have to praise somebody, बोले तो सन्यासी ही हैं, ये तो घर में रहते हैं लेकिन है सन्यासी, पूरे सन्यासी. ये है सन्यासी पूरे. Although he lives in the house, but he is equivalent to sannyasi only. Some people are like that. Bhagwan is talking about those people. Because he has never been angry on me. He doesn't demand anything. Whatever I give him, he takes. He is very regular in his sadhana. He meditates for all. तो सन्यासी हैं ये तो. हरिद्वार गए थे. He went to Haridwar. He came after 4 months. So he is very quiet by nature. When you say quiet by nature, that means he is not giving abrupt, erratic, sharp responses of expectation, of anger, of calm, of growth. All this is a history for him. Oh, nahi, I'm not that person as I used to be earlier. How? That is another word. How? That he is done. That rag can only go by strong rag for Ishwar, Guru, Sadhana. I'm repeating it. Attachment or obsession can go only when you had very strong attachment for your Guru, God, Sadhana, etc. With the same intensity, unless you put, this cannot go away. This is my guarantee. Achha. So, geya sanitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati. ठीक है ना? He has, I'm repeating it. He has still preferences. I prefer coffee. Achha. But not that if coffee is not there, I'm mad. It's not that. If coffee is not there, it is okay. Tea is there. Tea is also not there. Achha. Hot water is there. Hot water is there or not? Hot water is there. Otherwise, I'll go to my geyser and have it. Give me hot water only. Tea is not there. No. Give me hot water only. Why are you not angry not having tea? It's okay. I prefer. Tea I take, but I could not get tea, so hot water is also okay. Hot chocolate is there? No, nothing is there. Milo? Miles to go for Milo. No Milo. Bonvita, that is also not there. You don't put Bonvita in the water, you have to put. In the milk only you put Bonvita. In the water also. Okay. It is not there. Okay, I manage that. ये सन्यासी होता है. ध्यान देखो सुनना, sannyas is not only with people, with object, with bed, with room, with sleep. Every aspect you have to become sannyasi. So he has mastered all his areas, slowly and steadily. He is not reacting to it. He is not jumping, अरे आप मिल गए, ये सब नहीं, पागलपन चला जाता है. That like they dance in the marriages, or they dance when they get good results, or when they win the World Cup or any small something like that, or they go in the airport, you see somebody has come, ऐसे रो रहे हैं, ऐसे कर रहे हैं, and from the immigration is there. आंसू पे आंसू गिरा जा रहा है. अच्छा, husband is there, wife is there, जा रहे हैं. And when they come to meet, you know how they meet, they embrace each other. Other passengers also, please move here. दिखता ही नहीं कि दूसरे पैसेंजर भी हैं. भाई, if you have to meet, please go in some other place. There is a rush behind that. वहीं खड़े होके मिल रहे हैं. याद ही नहीं कि ये एयरपोर्ट है. This is Rag, Dvesh is there. Where you lose your presence of mind. You lose your freedom. You lose your capacity to think about God for a long time. You feel very bound by that issue. That occupies you. ठीक, he has grown over it. एक बात और सुन लो ध्यान से. Please get my. There is something called escapism. What is escapism? I go into my field of action and something troubles me. This is my field of action, something troubles me. Some person troubles me, or I am troubled. Rather, if he is not troubled, I am troubled because of my own nature. I want to run away. Running away, I think I am saved from that person or from action or from office work, whatever is there. But the problem is, you have developed an additional fear. And you lose your strength. This was Arjun, he was doing the same thing. Some things you may not like, better to face it. By facing what you don't like, you become stronger. Because you grow over your dislike after a certain time. I don't like, but I'll face it. Let me face that thing that which I don't like, let me go through it. क्या करें? But by running away from that, you have developed 2-3 weaknesses. First thing, you become weak. Second thing, you develop fear. And third thing, it becomes a tendency in the next, when something challenging and something bigger will come, this tendency will be to run away again. This was what Arjun was doing in Bhagavad Gita actually. And it is your duty. And not in every duty everything is very pleasant, let me tell you. Whether it is anywhere. Nowhere all duties, all portion are pleasant duties. In business, if you do, not all customers are very pleasant. Am I right? Those who have done business, they will say. Not all customers are very pleasing. If you are a doctor, not all patients are pleasant. Some are very irritating patients. They don't listen also, they ask questions after question. And they do wrong thing, what I have said, they do wrong thing. And they repeatedly ask the same question and waste the time. And they come to me again. They are very punctual in coming. Such people, some people who are very irritating and very difficult, they are on all the time, very punctual in coming to me. Very good patients are there. They come and they ask 1-2 questions and go away. They understand, okay sir, thank you very much. And even if they ask, they will say, I'm very sorry, I did not understand. Please excuse me, I'm very sorry, this medicine. Okay, I'll write it down. What did you say? So they are alert. You feel, okay, it's very good. And he follows also. Some are there, they hide something, they lie then. Doctors, you should not lie to doctor, astrologer, lawyer and teacher. You don't lie. They will find it out. Have you stopped salt or chips? You stopped? Yes, it stopped. No, but your BP is still very high. No, I have stopped. Don't lie. I'm asking. Have you stopped or still taking? Little I take. No, but you said you stopped. No, I stopped little, I mean. झूठ बोल रहे हो आप फिर the doctor gets irritated then. I have seen doctors shouting very badly. They take drugs and come to you sometimes. And they don't stop the drug also. No work, any area, all areas are pleasing. For mother, for nobody in your family, everybody is not pleasing. You have a family of 5-10 people. Not everybody is very soothing and pleasing and charming and loving and cheerful and wow. There are one, two very difficult people, maybe including you. And some are so good and so lovely, so attractive. I just want to be with them. All kinds of people are there. But point what I want to say, and this is you, please don't miss this point. If there is a duty area, and if you run away from your duty, not only you will be creating problem, because you ran away. Now, you have given that issue, that person, that extra importance in your mind because you have developed a fear psyche with that. Number two, in future this is your habit. This will become your habit. Let's face it. By facing you become stronger. You get out of your fear, out of your dislike, out of your like. And number three, there was a work associated in that area. You left that work because of this person. Arjun was wanting to kill the Kauravas, what is it called? Dushasan or Duryodhan and Karn. He wanted to kill that. But seeing the uncles, that also he left them. So there is an area of duty which you are supposed to do. Atha chetvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyati. Tata swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. You will attain pap. So don't run away. Running is not sannyas. I am telling you, sannyas is growing over it. I am repeating it. Because work was difficult, therefore studies were very difficult, university studies, therefore I took brahmachari course. Not like that. You will be failing in you will not continue for a long time because studies were very difficult. Because in your mind vasanas are there, rag is there. Remember from whom you are running away, that means you have attachment for something, therefore you are reacting to it. Why don't you handle it? Why don't you master it? Why don't you do sadhana for it? Why don't you do more jap and puja for it? Why don't you do something to change your mental makeup? That is hatred for action and attachment for sannyas doesn't work here. Hatred for action should not be there for sannyas. Because you hate action, therefore, or you hate something in the action, therefore that is attachment to sannyas doesn't work. You have to evolve to sannyas. You are using the ashram or action because you are running away from your job or something challenging is there in your life and you have a vasana of that. Better to go ahead. Let's face the music. Let me see क्या होता है. चलते हैं देखते हैं भाई. But please note, I am already 55 and something is troubling me and I have a goal of life. Then I leave that thing. But I am not leaving because it was troubling. I left because there was a higher thing to look forward to. Because it was not my duty to be living with that person. I am not abstaining from my main duty. Like when Dhundikari troubled Atmadev in Bhagavad, he left the house. He left the house not because Dhundikari was troubling, but his duty was to go and take sannyas. He was already more than 70, 80. He was still attached to the son. And the son troubled also. So it facilitated his sannyas. So this portion be very clear. Therefore Bhagavan discouraged Arjuna from escaping. Escaping is you are leaving some difficult portion of your duty, which is a duty. And you are trying to hide in the garb of sannyas ashram because the difficult portion of your duty still is duty. You cannot do it, but you are mentally thinking later on. You are there and mentally you are thinking there. Why not tackle it? Solve it out. Be free with that. and make your mind ready for higher flights. I hope this point is clear of escapism. Sannyas is not escapism. Sannyas is not escapism. Sannyas is growing over. It is evolution. Not that he was troubled by somebody, therefore he became sannyasi. He felt everything worthless, not troubled. When I went to some college, somebody asked, you became Swamiji. What tragedy happened in your life that you became Swamiji? Did somebody leave you? Somebody, breached your trust? Or somebody did something? Or something happened tragic? I said, in my life nothing tragic happened. I also had a family. My father and mother were there. I had a very loving family. They used to love me a lot. I also used to love them a lot. Acha? Yes. Nothing happened. So studies was not a problem. No problem in studying also. Studying was also not a problem. So whatever studies was required, that also Bhagavan made me do. There was nothing very challenging that because of some challenge there I came here. I couldn't face studies, or somebody left me, or somebody lied to me, or somebody broke my heart. Nothing like that. Nothing happened like that. That I become sannyasi. I felt everything was very worthless. And more joy was in meditation. In my house I used to sit for many hours like that. And I felt I need a system, I need an infrastructure where I can be taught properly everything. I can be tutored in meditation. I can be tutored in Gita. I can be tutored in Rama. I wanted a big system, infrastructure where I'm not answerable to all these area of enjoyment, area of action, area of obligation, area of relation, so that I'm free in my pursuit. I hope this is clear. It was not because of any compulsion. If you come with compulsion, that vasana will remain here, and that will make you misfit in this area because you ran away. Because if Arjuna had run away, supposing, and become sannyasi, Swami Abhedananda, supposing he had become sannyasi, he had already kshatriya sanskar. He was still had tremendous rajogun was there. And he sat somewhere. And in front of him, Dushasan came, or Duryodhan came. He said, Acha, bhag gaye? Dekha? Ran absconder? His kshatriya gun would have burnt out, and he couldn't have sat like that. Sannyasa is an evolution. It's a sign of highest kind of maturity. It's a sign of that what a wise life was, what a wise mind he has. It's a sign of that he has really thought well about the world, thought well about ahankar, thought well. He has really freed himself. It's a sign of maturity. It's a sign of mental, what shall I say, attachment to something, or mental jumping what he has really gone high. Mentally he has got it. He conquered Kam Krodh. He conquered relatives. He conquered ahankar. He conquered his attention-seeking tendencies. He is an emotional conqueror. He conquered so many things so that he can invest his energy in Upanishad, in Gita, in studies. He has really won the life. It's a sign of such a beautiful mind. Nirdvando. And therefore is nirdvandva. Nirdvandva means not buffeted. Why? Because you are easily affected by something or somebody because you have attachment evolution. I am too attached to you, therefore in front of you I became hyper. Same child in the school is very quiet. Sitting very quietly. See them in the school. एकदम गाय की तरह बैठे रहते, keep quiet. Moment they say that mummy daddy, hyper हो जाते हैं. और देर अंकल आंटी मौसा चाचा मामा नाना नानी तो और खराब करेंगे, दादा दादी, they will become hyper. Mummy, mummy, dada, dada. Same in the front of the teacher, keep quiet. Put your finger on your lips. So here's putting. So attachment makes you hyper. Hatred makes you hypo. You are inside burning. Outside you express an attachment. Inside you burn in hatred. In both you are unavailable for the present person. You are unavailable for the God. You are unavailable for meditation. You are unavailable to things of bigger. You are unavailable to do the duties. You cross the limits. And such a person, Arjun, Sukham Bandhat Pramuchyate. Here Sukham is indeclinable, not neuter gender. Effortlessly. Anayasena. Anayasena. Here Sukham will not go. Sukham Sukhe Sukhani. It is indeclinable. Adverbial, it is called adverbial form. Easily, effortlessly he crosses. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namah.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan